My name is Jesse Ochoa. So I grew up in Las Vegas, northeast side of Las Vegas, around the 28th Street area. And my home life was kind of chaotic. As a way to deal with it, I got involved like at a really young age with gangs. I was like 5 years old the first time I started hanging out with gang members. I got, like, someone came up to me and was like, "You want a bicycle?" Like, "Cool, yeah, I'll take a bicycle." Okay, just take the bicycle, take 20 bucks every week, come back to me, just make sure you're riding around the block, and if you see cops, yell out. That's all you gotta do. So it didn't really seem like a gang thing at first. I got deeper and deeper involved in gangs and into the drug scene in Vegas. I started selling drugs. I started moving drugs into schools, from like middle school to high school. Once I got out, I started going to school. I got my GED. I went to school to become an EMT because I had seen overdoses in person, and I was like, I want to see if I can actually help people this time. And then I finished my associates, and then got the opportunity to go to university. And so I did. I came here, and I wanted to find ways to make my community better, to make other communities better, you know. And I feel like coming from the background that I have, there's a bit more of a way to speak on these issues than someone who comes from like a purely academic background. It's one of the things that I've always felt like uncomfortable whenever I tell my story to people, because I'm afraid of that being like used as an example of, look, he was able to get out of the ghetto and become, you know, a college educated person, like you can do it too. Like, no, it was very difficult, and I got very lucky, incredibly lucky. Hearing stories from other people who came from neighborhoods like mine, and all the stories all very similar, kind of like opened my eyes to the idea that this wasn't like, it was an isolated case. It wasn't something that just I went through or just my friends went through. It was a system, you know, there was a like plan on how to make these things happen. And so that pissed me off. That got me angry. That got me wanting to do something about it. And that's why I got involved with RJC, Real Justice Coalition.
Basically products of Black Lives Matter movement, but also we are heavily into movements like the Black Power movement, Civil Rights movement, the various feminist movements and intersectional analysis and theory, and just trying to figure out where these movements and these ideas and theories, where were their strong suits and where they were limited at, right? And we try to apply that to the world and transform it.
One of the big things that we're trying to do also is we want to take over ASUN. We want ASUN to be a place of more diversity, a place of students who actually care about making student government what it's supposed to be, and that is a voice for the students, not a voice for the administration. I want to see more people of color in ASUN. I want to see more women in ASUN. I want to see more queer people in ASUN. It would be amazing. How amazing would it be if we had a queer person as a president of the University of Nevada for student government? Like, that'd be amazing. But that's not going to happen if we don't like actively organize and get people to want to come out and do this. A lot of people don't want to be confrontational. A lot of people want to be like, let's tiptoe around the issue. Let's discuss, like, if we're going to talk about Black Lives Matter, we're going to do it in the nicest way possible because we don't want to upset people. Like, that doesn't bring people out. That doesn't get people to come out to events that you're having. That doesn't get people to want to work on these issues. What does is if I stand in front of you and say, hey, I'm getting killed. People like me are getting killed. We're being kicked out of our neighborhoods. We're being attacked and assaulted. You just have like experiences, or even if you don't have experiences, but you have a desire to want to change the systems, organize. We've got you. We're there to help you. We will train you. We will get you into these positions. We'll have you meeting with administration. We'll have you building relationships with people around the community. We could do a lot of good.